Story 13. I heard a king who had changed might at the day by pleasures, sang in his drunkenness. I think that's supposed to be who changed night into day by pleasures, sang in his drunkenness. We have in this world no moment more delightful than this, because I care neither for good, nor for bad, nor for anyone. The naked dervish, who was sleeping outside in the cold, then said, O thou, like cocoon and happiness, there is no one in the world. I take it, if thou carest not. We also do not care. The king, being pleased with these words of unconcern, held out a bag of 1,000 dinars from the window and said, Dervish, spread out thy skirt. He replied, Whence can I, who have no robe, bring a skirt? The Padshah took pity on his helpless condition, added a robe to his gift, and sent it out to him. But the dervish squandered the money in a short time and returned. Property cannot abide in the heart of a lover, nor water in a sieve. The case of the dervish, having been brought to the notice of the king, when he was not in good humor, he became angry and turned his face away. Therefore, it has been said that intelligent and experienced men ought to be on their guard against the violence and despotism of kings, because their thoughts are generally occupied with important affairs of state, so that they cannot bear to be importuned by a crowd of vulgar persons. He will be excluded from the beneficence of the Padshah, who cannot watch for the proper opportunity, for thou seest the occasion for speaking at hand. Destroy not thy power by heedless talk. The king said, Drive away this impudent and prodigal mendicant, who has in so short a time thrown away so much money. He does not know that Baitul Mal is intended to offer a morsel to the needy, and not to feed the brothers of devils. The fool who burns by day a camphor light will soon not have an oil lamp for the night. And camphor, there's meaning to that, but camphor is obviously a more expensive thing to burn. One of Consular viziers said, My lord, it would seem proper to grant such persons a sufficient allowance to be drawn from time to time, so that they may not squander it. But anger and repulsion, as manifested by thee, are unworthy of a generous disposition, as also to encourage a man by kindness, and then again to distress him by disappointing his expectation. The door ought not to be open to applicants, so that when it is ajar, it may not be shut again. Nobody sees the thirsty pilgrims to Hejaz crowding at the bank of briny water. Wherever a sweet spring happens to be, men, birds, and insects flock around it.